So today we're talking about read, write, and execute permissions and settings in the Linux terminal. This can be used in bash programming. So here we have a list of numbers 0 through 7, which represent your settings, right? 0, none, 1, execute permission, and it looks like that. I'll get more into that later. I'll give you a minute to write these down. 2, write permission, .w. 3, execute and write .wx. 4, read permission, r. 5, read and execute permission, r.x. 6, read and write permission, read write sorry for burping. 7, all permissions. So if we look over here on the right, we got some examples here. Right here, when you do a ls in the terminal, you'll see something like this next to your files. -rw xr --wx. The first dash doesn't count. After that you have 3 groups of 3, right here, right? The first 3 represent the file's owner and the permissions for that. And you can either set it, when you set it, like for example, Chmod is how you set the setting, 743, right? At 743, the 7 represents the first 3, all permissions. The 4 represents the second 3, group permissions, and the 3 represents the third 3, everyone else. So the 4 would be r --, which is where you see r --. Remember, the first dash doesn't count. So hopefully that makes sense to you and you can understand where I'm coming from on that. Up here to illustrate it further, the first 3, the first dash doesn't count, rwx. That's the file's owner's permission. The next 3, r --, group permissions, and the last 3, -wx, everyone else. Now if you wanted all permissions for everybody, you would put chmod 777. No permissions for everybody, 000. Only all permissions for the file owner and then none for no one else, it would be 700. And it's important to remember that they all start with a single dash. They have 10, but only the 9 count, right? Total, first one doesn't count. Dash, 1, and then to 10. Okay, also on this page, I got a little bit about how to, using Linux terminal's built-in mail function, you can send mail from the Linux terminal. To check your incoming mail, you just type in mail. And here's a Unix mail command. Mail, tac S, sub for the subject, tac C, cc-addr, send copies to list of users. Now that's optional, of course. Then you got the blind copies, which is not really even necessary, and then the to address. An example of that would be mail-s, test for the subject, me@scott.com. Then enter the message and follow that with Control-D, and then to end it, use a period. Okay, and I'll give you a minute to write that down if you want to take notes. You can also send a file. Mail, tac S, subject, Haxford, just for comedical effect, Scott@rocks.com, and then the little gator mouth. Demo, I don't know why I put demo.txt, demonstration. So I hope this was helpful. Please let me know, comment below. Look forward to plenty more videos on coding and Linux and Python and Bash and all those good things. So, thanks again. I'm Scott. Peace out.